like the light of a new day. It hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free, flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. This is too good to be true. Look at me, falling for you.
Welcome! It's your boy, Sanchi529. It is Friday, September 29th, and it's the week 4 of the Scum and Villainy League. And I would like to welcome my guest, Amber. How's it going,
Thanks for
Amber?
having me. No, I'm happy to be back, as always, What a
I know.
blessing.
I wouldn't think you would be here for that long, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, as you know, it's Friday and not Thursday because I wasn't able to edit and get everything together. As everyone else knows, like I was gone all weekend, so a little day behind.
And
but
part of the week, and part of the early part of the week. Yeah.
So, as everybody wanted is that they would rather have a quality podcast over a fast podcast. So
Exactly.
So I give the people what they want, right?
Yep.
So, anyways, oh man, but the only thing right now, Amber, is that we just went out. We just got some dinner.
Yeah, we did just have a good dinner.
We did. We
just got some Mexican food.
We got some
That was
cucas.
freaking delicious.
Yes.
Yeah. And I had the best
Okay.
chili relleno of my life, honestly.
Wait. So you love chili rellenos?
I love chili
Okay,
rellenos.
and you're saying this place that we went to right now?
It was very good. It was
Was the best?
exceptional. The fry was delicious. It was still kind of crunchy for an egg batter.
Okay.
The sauce is bomb. The cheese was delicious. The chili was fresh. 10 out of 10. Sans my mom's chili rellenos, which don't really count because they're white people.
Because they're white people. No, I mean,
don't even really
how
count.
many chili rellenos have you tried from different places? Like
A lot.
A lot, right?
A
And you're
lot,
saying this place
yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you say Cuca's? It's a restaurant they go to a lot. Would you say it's a 10 out of 10 in Mexican?
I like it. It's
Yeah.
consistent. It's good. They give you good portions. It's not too expensive. Chips and salsa are bomb, right? For me, it's more salsa. You know, if they don't.
The sauces matter.
Yeah, the sauces matter.
Is it your
so
favorite? So yes, 10 out of 10 or like 8 out of 10?
I give it like an 8 out of 10.
What's a 10 out of 10?
It used to be Rustin House.
Oh.
In Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Right, that was a 10 out of 10. And
Yeah,
this
that
is
was Wilson Sanchez favorite, right?
that place. Probably.
Why was it better? Good salsa?
Yeah, their chips and salsa were the best. It wasn't even spicy salsa. It just tasted good though. It was like, and it was really well blended. There was no chunks of it. You know, you
What'd
remember
you
it.
get there?
The shredded beef taco
Shredded beef
and
taco.
the enchilada.
Oh, same as tonight.
Yeah.
Wow, you're consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Did you get Mexican food in Cincinnati?
I did get Mexican food in Cincinnati. Cincinnati has terrible Mexican food.
That's on you, bro. Who gets Mexican food in Cincinnati?
I don't know. I wanted something spicy. I just couldn't find anything spicy.
It's
Mexican.
Cincinnati.
I know,
It's
but
Ohio.
they had a like chorizo scramble, and it was like had like ketchup on. It was like salsa, but it was like just It was like red sauce, and I was just like, "What the hell is this?" And then like, it was
That's
weird.
on you. Shame on you.
No, what? No. Okay, then why sell it if it's not gonna be prominent?
Because people in Ohio think it's Mexican
Gosh.
food.
You know what the thing is? That place too, the honeybee, sleepy bee. Sleepy Bee.
Sleepy Bee.
It's
a good name though.
I was
Quality
upset
name.
'cause it was
not
like-
a Mexican name though. Again, that's
That's
on you.
true. So I made a mistake.
I went to the Gringa Cafe and got Mexican food and was shocked it was bad. Like,
You know the thing that got me mad though? It was like the main part of it was like this big, and like the side potatoes was like twice the size. I'm like I don't want to just, and they were just whole potatoes. They're
is
just
this
like
your first time to the Midwest?
no. I literally been to the Midwest with you.
Kind of sounds like. Well, yeah, but Chicago's a big city. It doesn't count.
Oh, doesn't count as the Midwest.
I mean, it is in the
Okay,
Midwest,
which
but I'm
one is
like,
it? What is it?
it's a food mecca. You could get good Mexican food in Chicago, I'm sure.
That's true.
But we didn't even try in Chicago.
That's true. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, there's so much better Mexican things than just Mexican food.
It's like getting Mexican food in Arkansas.
And then.
Just kidding, right? But have you had Mexican food?
Yeah,
You've
we
been there,
did.
right?
Yeah.
And is it good?
I don't remember it, so obviously not that good.
Oh, you don't remember it?
No, it was okay.
That's also not that bad, though, because
Yeah.
it's terrible you remember it. So it's better than Cincinnati already.
You know what the thing is that it's really hard because when I went to Arkansas, we had a gas station pizza, and it was like whipped Dom Boy, Femboy Dom pizza in a gas station, and it pretty much takes the cake.
Yeah. yeah, I get you.
Like there were people like whipping each other with their belts, and the cooks and the servers.
What?
Yeah, I'm not making this up. And it was in the gas station. Like it was a refurbished gas station supermarket, like a 7-Eleven looking.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we got there, and then the servers and like the cooks were taking off their belts and whipping each other. It was good food.
For fun? Like, or what, did it have an objective? Like, was it like go faster? Like,
No, they were just flirting with each other in front of us, I think, right?
by hitting each other with belts? If somebody hit me with a belt, I'd be calling the cops. That's not a good flirtation tactic.
The thing is that, once you go to gas station pizza, your standards
The
go a
bar.
little. Yeah, the bar is lower.
The bar is
okay. So you're looking to if you're getting gas station pizza, you're probably okay being whipped also by
Where was this again?
Arkansas.
Are Brian and Amber regulars of this place?
Yeah, they had like the food
Brian
challenge.
and
Like the
Amber,
food challenges. Like
send video. Please send video for next week. I'm so curious about this.
Man versus Food was
Yeah.
like all the challenges and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
there was a picture of Brian in the background just eating like 14 pizzas. And he's like, oh
Good
yeah.
for you,
that's me.
Brian. I
Yeah.
love food shows. I'm actually quite jealous. But seriously, send a video. I'm very curious.
I don't know if they live there still.
Oh.
Or some. I don't know. Who
It's
knows?
a different part of
I
Arkansas.
thought it closed down. Oh.
Maybe because people are getting hit with belts.
yeah. They were just like
Probably an OSHA violation. I'm just guessing.
It's possible, but yeah, Arkansas.
Nonetheless, though, we'll have to ask Irma and Emilio how they feel about the fact that you got Mexican food in the Midwest.
If they're gonna judge
Like,
me.
you're the grandchild of Irma and Emilio, and you're like thinking you can get good Mexican food.
I think I also got
in Ohio.
more Mexican food. Again, what was the other place I got Mexican food at? The other scramble place?
You got Mexican food at 2 breakfast restaurants in
Yes.
Ohio?
It was literally called like Maplewood. It's the
Maplewood or
most
something like that. And
Hipster breakfast place in Cincinnati.
Alright.
And he tried to get Mexican food there.
I need my Mexican food. What do you want me to do?
Grandchild of Irma and
What do
Emilio.
you want me to do? I need my Mexican food.
And
I need my
and your
Mexican.
mom, and you were like, yeah, in Ohio, go to Taco Bell. That was probably more Mexican.
But we did have Cincinnati chili.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Good. My dad said he was always a fan.
Yeah, it was good. So if you don't know what Cincinnati chili is, it's actually you explain it. You're the foodie. You're the foodie.
It's true, I am a foodie. So Cincinnati chili is unique in the sense, there's a couple things about it that are unique. One,
Okay.
it is spiced with fall flavors like cinnamon and nutmeg and like kind of things that you associate with pumpkin pie more than chili. So it's got that kind of spin on it. And then it's always served with noodles and a bunch of cheese on top.
Spaghetti noodles
noodles,
specifically,
yes.
not just like
Yeah, it has to be spaghetti
Yeah.
noodles. And it is fairly unique. It's Cincinnati chili, actually, quite literally. And so you tried it. You have to. I mean, it's a staple.
Definitely.
And
yeah. So
and what do you think? So, my guess would be you hated it because cinnamon and chili sounds terrible,
Cinnamon,
right? So
cardamom,
I would have been like, you have to
chili,
try
spaghetti,
it, but
yeah.
probably you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I definitely tried it, and I definitely loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. I actually liked it a lot. I was surprised. It's not like like what I realized is me and John were talking about this. It's like it's not like chili like Tommy's chili, like thick chili. Like it's like
Thick
it's like
chili,
meat sauce chili. So like
like a bolagnese, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like chili spaghetti.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it is chili. And
just
spaghetti,
imagine
but
like a meat sauce spaghetti, but just without the tomato kind of thing.
okay.
And it was just like the meat.
It wasn't tomatoey at all.
No,
Oh.
it wasn't. But yeah, it was bomb, and it went well with the spaghetti kind of thing and
And the
stuff like
cheese?
that. Yeah, and the cheese, and they
Did you get
loaded
beans
up with
and onions?
cheese. Yeah, so you can have 3-way, 4-way, 5-way, and so I did the 4-way, which would be I add beans to it. So I had beans and the chili and the cheese and the what's the before? Beans, chili, cheese,
Spaghetti.
and the noodles. Okay, yeah. And it was funny though, because I go and she serves us, right? So I get it served, and She serves it like...
Do you sit down?
Yeah,
Did you go to Skyline? Was it Skyline?
Yeah, it was Skyline
Okay.
Chili. So it's funny because I sit down, right, and she serves us the
Skyline
food.
cans their chili you can buy in grocery stores.
Yeah, you get. Yeah, there was like on the back menu. So
I don't know if you can get them in
it.
grocery stores here, but
You can get it, or you can order it.
Oh, okay.
So you get it shipped anywhere.
So
So
you didn't bring any with you?
So I know, right? Should have. But so we get our food, right? And it's like an oval bowl,
Yeah.
right? And it's oval, and then she serves it long way, so it's like this, right?
Ah.
So the bowl's like this, and I get it, and I turn it sideways, like long ways, and then I get it, and then she like serves us. I spin it, and Madison also got it, and she also spun it just like me.
Did Madison
And-
like it?
Let me finish my story.
Sorry.
Okay, and so she serves it, she's not paying attention, she's like, serve, I spin, Madison spins, and she does like a double take, and she's like, have you been here before? And I was just like, and we're like,
Don't spin the ball.
yeah, and
or
they're
don't
like,
spin the plate.
yeah,
Okay.
and so I was like, no, and she goes, is this your first time here? I was like, yeah, and she's like, okay, she's like, well, first of all, you need to turn it back this way, okay, and I was like, okay, and again, it's a thing of noodles, right, spaghetti.
Just
and such.
there's no chili at this point.
No,
Just
it's the whole
Oh,
thing.
it's
The whole thing,
okay.
right? And so, and she's like, okay, what you want to do is you want to eat it like lasagna or something like that. So you got to cut it, and then scoop it. She's like, don't go in there like regular spaghetti. You would twirl it.
No twirling.
Yeah, she's like, don't twirl it.
Was that good advice?
Yeah, it was good advice. So she's like, if you spin it, everything's gonna mix up. You're not gonna get a complete flavor, like complete bite out of every single one. So it's just gonna get too messy. And you're not gonna eat it properly. So she was like, you need to cut it, like, and then eat it like kind of cake kind of thing, like. And,
I love this experience.
yeah.
I like your description. Thank you.
Yeah. I was like, okay, and then I did it, and it was bomb. They had some salsa, hot sauce. Like,
They put hot sauce, like what kind? Like Tabasco?
Yeah, it was like a Tabasco.
Okay.
Nashville vinegary, like buffalo-esque kind of hot sauce.
Yeah.
It was very liquidy too, so I just like doused it, and it was good too. It was
The
good
hot
with.
sauce and cinnamon was okay.
Again, I didn't taste cinnamon. You could smell it like briefly in the beginning, but after that, like it wasn't that bad.
And did Madison like it?
She did.
Amber did. She told me.
The chili, yeah. Madison didn't like it. She did regret it though. She said she wasn't. She was like, guys, like I don't know. I don't feel good about after eating that chili. I find
That's all chili though.
And then I said that. I was like, well, you're not eating it right. No one's proud of
It's
themselves.
not a salad.
Yeah, no one's proud of themselves after eating a bowl of chili. So, but yeah,
And,
overall good.
and John and your mom?
My mom wasn't there, and John, yeah, he got like the other stuff. He didn't get the 3-way or 4-way, anything like that. But
Okay, cool.
yeah, it was
Good food experience.
Yes.
Pound it. That was fantastic.
That was better food experience. Yeah.
Yeah, no more. Again, chili in Cincinnati makes sense. Mexican food does not.
Okay, well, obviously it's popular.
Yeah.
Okay, so people like it there. There's lots of travelers in Cincinnati.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I apologize.
All right. So enough about food. Let's go back to football. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with.
Never enough to talk about food.
Maybe we'll talk about more food next episode. So okay, so everyone's favorite episode is mailbag. All right, so we got 3 questions, and let's thank everybody for submitting their questions. Let's go with the first one.
All right. With the 2 massive blowouts this week, what are your thoughts on how it was handled? Do you agree with Miami's decision to wait until the 4th quarter to pull their starters, or do you think they should have pulled them at halftime like Casey did? Which
Yeah,
was a mistake because Kelsey was there to impress Taylor Swift.
yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, you're a Swiftie. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm about it. Did you see that the NFL changed their banner to a photo of Taylor Swift on
No.
their Instagram?
Oh, did they really? Oh gosh. What can I get?
And then Kelsey's jersey sales are up 400% thanks to the Swifties.
That's oh my god. Can you
And on their
imagine?
podcast this week, they answered a bunch of football questions by Swifties who don't understand football.
What podcast?
The Kelsey brothers have a podcast.
Oh, the Kelsey brothers answer a lot of questions about football.
Yeah, from Swifties who don't
Oh, from
understand.
Swifties.
Yeah,
Oh,
football.
I thought there was a Swiftie podcast,
No.
and they were explaining to other Swifties on how football works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about it. I'm here for this relationship. Anyway, keep going. So what do
Yeah.
you think? Should they have pulled them at halftime? Yes.
Yes.
Is the answer to
yeah,
the question.
that's dumb. I think they were just trying to rub it in their face, right? They were just kind of like,
Yeah, I think it was interesting too that they didn't go to tie the record, which is 73 points.
uh-huh.
And afterwards, Mike Daniels?
Yeah.
Mike Daniels? Am
Yeah.
I saying that right? I always get him confused with Mick Daniels, whom I hate. aka Josh.
Okay,
So when Mike Daniels was like, yeah, at that point we just decided to take a knee because we didn't want to like rub it in because that's karma, like that's bad karma. Or he said something about that. And I was
Yeah, and it was like,
you
you're already
get
at
to 70 points already. Like
70.
throw the touchdown, get the record. You already rubbed it in. You already played your starters till the fourth quarter. So don't sit here and like get on your high horse now and be like, we did the like the honorable thing by not
We
tying
took the high
record.
road. They took the high road.
Yeah,
Right? Is that
like
what
no,
you're saying?
you didn't.
Well, okay. So this is a two-part question. Okay, so I think maybe this shows how good KC is. KC's like, we're gonna blow out everybody, so who cares? Like, let's
It's
just play.
confidence play?
Yeah, it's like, all right,
We'll do
whatever.
this every week.
Yeah, we do this every week. Like, this is just a time off, like days off now,
Yeah.
right? As opposed to Miami is like, this is the first time we ever did this. Like,
Yeah.
we don't know. This is new territory kind
Yep.
of thing. So it's probably something like that. They're probably Casey's like, we're always gonna win. Like, we're not worried about it. We got Travis Kelce back and he dominates, right? So he obviously is needed for this offense to spark.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think they should have taken him out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think if you're gonna keep them in, break freaking records. Right?
Uh huh.
And if
yeah.
you're not, take them out and keep them healthy. You were up a stupid amount at halftime.
Yeah, I think so. So, yeah. What was that at halftime? Yeah, Mostert had like fucking like 30 points by halftime. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah. Anyways.
I think it was like 41-10 or something. 41's a weird number, so maybe not.
41-10 was the final score for KC
Oh, never mind.
against the Bears.
But it was in that range at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think it was silly. Either protect your players or break records. You just kind of showed off for no real reason.
Yeah. You know what the thing is? Actually, now I think about it, just randomly, like, you gotta cut Fields, right? Right? Like, you're just done with Fields. Like, their franchise, like, the franchise
If you're
is done.
the Bears or
Yeah.
if you're Brian. Okay.
Both?
Yeah. He didn't cut him yet, but...
He's not, I wouldn't cut him. I honestly wouldn't. He's gonna have monster games and you're gonna never play him probably at this point, but he could have a better second half, right? Maybe
Yeah.
something clicks, but, I mean, did you know he has the most starts out of all the quarterbacks, like, since, like, 2018 or something like that?
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's
More
weird,
than
right?
Josh Allen?
Yeah, it's like the same. Like, I think he's newer than Josh Allen. So you remember, like from the time he entered, like out of his drafting class and like he has the most starts since that drafting class, and he still hasn't done anything. So weird, right?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was the first question. Let's go ahead and go to the second question.
All right, number 2. Regardless of the fact that it was the Bears, what are your thoughts on putting Fields back in after he was stumbling around and DJ Moore had to tell the coaches to pull him out? Personally, that pissed me off more than the game. That just showed the coaching staff really doesn't give a fuck about the team.
Huh. This is
I
spicy.
cannot guess who wrote this one.
Yeah, it's obviously somebody who's very dedicated and wants, them get beat up every week, right? So
I actually did. So, being a Denver fan and having to watch a 70-20 game with Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, which was very painful. One of the Yahoo recommended articles today was talking about things like that, and it was like, even though Denver had a blowout game, they still looked okay compared to the Bears.
they scored
I was
twice
like,
as
I
many
don't know
points.
if I think that's true, but that's harsh.
Damn, that's what they said. This article said
Yeah.
too. Wow. I don't know the whole thing. Yeah. So did you see the? Okay. So what they're talking about for people who don't know is that like Justin Fields got injured after a play. He got like sacked again.
Yeah.
And I don't know the exact play. The person who asked the question probably knows specifically, but they got hit, and he was directionless.
Oh, he didn't know where to go.
He didn't know where to go.
Oh my gosh, that's Tua all over again.
Yeah, so like he stood up and he's like he doesn't know where he's going kind of thing. He just like starts like stumbling, but he's like stumbling towards the end zone. Mm-hmm. And like DJ Moore had to grab him, like literally grab him and like turn him to the side end and then take him there. And you're just like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know, like they just not like him. Like this coaching staff just doesn't like him.
Maybe they weren't paying
Again, I said this
attention.
earlier this year, the very first podcast. I said there was games last year for Justin Fields that he would get hit and you clearly injured and they just continue to keep him in. And you're like, he needs to go. Like, he needs to get out. And like, 'cause he's getting hit hard, And so again, I said that week 1, and now we're week 3, and it's happened, and I don't know. They need to figure something out, but
That's more institutional than the Bears, though. Like, the NFL should have representatives that are like, pull him out, right? Especially after all of the player safety issues of last year.
there is a neuro doctor that goes over every single hit.
I know, but
Yeah.
that was the whole thing about Tua is that doctor, the NFL appointed, or I'm sorry, rephrase, the union appointed doctor,
Yeah.
cleared Tua to go back out on the field.
Yeah.
That was the drama of last year. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's an institutional problem. It is a Bears problem with Justin Fields, but it is also an institutional issue, obviously.
Oof. It's always going to be a Bears institutional problem, though, so we'll see.
But I love the owner. She's so precious.
We're not talking about the owner
Sorry.
again, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, she's old. She owns the team. Most of these owners are
And
old.
she's very rich.
And she's very rich.
And
just
she's like 90, and she's precious.
She's like 90?
She's old like that, yeah, like in that range, late 80s, 90s.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Age of
Bears.
Jordan Love? No. Jordan Love's only 24 years old, so I don't know. Jordan does not look like a 90-year-old woman at this time. So, anyway, so we'll go ahead and go to
So well played. I'm so
Question-
upset about it.
question 3. Go ahead.
Oh, this one is from Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
So probably won't be able to guess who it is.
Okay.
What recommendations do you have if you have both Najee Harris and Alexander Madison on your team? They're not performing well. Their forecast is not good, but nobody in our league will take them.
Okay, so, okay, well, this anonymous person has a very specific team.
Who could that be?
And,
Who knows?
at this point, okay, so Madison did good.
He had a good week.
He had a good week.
And it was arguably the easiest week for running backs that he'll face for the rest of the season, though.
Cannot hold onto the damn ball.
Nobody in Minnesota can.
He has baby hands. He cannot hold onto the ball. It's almost frustrating at this point. This guy fumbles at least once a game.
Yeah.
Once a game he's fumbling.
He
and
has
he's not
fumbled every game
fumbling.
this year.
Like, I was watching the game earlier on Sunday, and like there was catches like directly at him. You know what I mean? And like it hits his hands, and for some reason he doesn't hold on to it again. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with Madison. I'm going to stick with the Flames of Madison. At least, Kirk Cousins is actually, scoring points. You know what I mean? So, for this owner, the owner that owns Najee and Madison, if I had to do start, obviously I'd stick with Madison. And for Najee, I just wouldn't play him at this point.
Should this person drop him?
No.
Okay.
Don't drop him.
But don't play him.
Yeah, I mean, this owner
There's tons of draft capital, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, with Najee, maybe, again, wait till second half, right? Like, if you need the roster spot, then go ahead. Maybe do a trade. Try to look for a 2-for trade or something like that. Give him Najee and someone else. But no one's going to take him in our league. And I think Madison, after Madison's performance and with the Cam Akers edition, I think he'll be fine.
All right.
I think, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, that's it for the mailbag, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to our sit, start, cut segment, huh?
All right.
All right.
Not to be confused with Mary Kill. Kiss.
Yes.
All right, RB edition. Week 4. What do you think, Sir Commissioner, of Ramondre Stevenson,
Okay.
Isaiah Pacheco, and I can't remember his first name, Achane? Is that how you say it? Achane?
Well, so everybody was calling Devon A-Chain.
A-Chain. That's a cool name.
But actually, this
A-Chain,
week
Chain.
specifically, on Monday, he came out and said that that's not how you pronounce my name. It's Devon A-Chan.
A-Chan. Okay.
A-Chan.
Devon A-Chan.
Yeah, so it's not A-Chain, it's Devon A-Chan.
All right. So this week, week 4, who are you starting? Who are you sitting? Who are you cutting?
Okay, so Ramondre Stevenson with the Patriots, Isaiah Pacheco with the Chiefs, and then Devon A-Chan with the Miami Dolphins. Oof. Okay, so this is a hard take. All three of these guys don't have a necessarily easy matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I had to cut one, I'm cutting a Ramondre Stevenson.
Okay.
You know?
He has underperformed his fantasy value for sure. I don't think he's had much more than 10 points a game.
No, yeah. He hasn't scored many points.
Which is better than Najee.
That's true.
I will pick up Stevenson if you drop him.
Let's do it. Yeah, do a trade. Why don't you reach out to him, do a trade. Again, they're going against the Dallas Cowboys, which they're the third hardest
Yeah.
in running back defense right now. So they held Saquon Barkley to only 11 points in week, I think, week one, sorry. And they held, Breece Hall,
Yeah.
and Michael Carter and Dalvin Cook to only 2 points.
But then they mucked it up against Arizona.
Yeah, they mucked it up against Arizona, but again, I don't know what was up with I think the offense probably...
This week in general was weird.
It was weird, yeah.
It was like 10 or 50 in terms of player points.
Yeah. So for them, so Dallas defense is pretty tough on the running ground, and then Ramondre Stevenson has not been hitting where you expect him to be. So if I had to cut one, it's going to be Stevenson.
Okay.
You know what the thing is that it's hard because Isaiah Pacheco did good, but you have to run with it with almost Devon Achane. I think even though they're going against the 9th hardest running back against the Buffalo Bills actually kicked butt. They held that was a week where Josh Jacobs got negative yardage, right?
Yeah.
Negative 2 yards. Yep. And so that was the Buffalo run defense. And then on top of that, so Brian Robinson, the Washington Commanders, it was a 31-3 or 37-3.
It was a shutout. It was
so
rough.
it was basically a shutout. So
Buffalo defense got me 32 points.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, see, with that, I think
32
the thing is,
stupid.
though, even with that, I mean, Devon Achane, he got 4 touchdowns?
He did.
He got 4 touchdowns.
But I think this is the first we've really seen of him,
Mm-hmm.
right? In terms of any sort of explosive. The Miami backfield is divided,
Okay.
right? So I'm curious how much you think, 40 points is obviously glowing. It looks like gold in
He got 50
the
points.
rivers.
He didn't get
50
40
points.
Yeah, he got
sorry.
50 points.
50 points looks like
If
gold,
you
but is
have
it fool's
someone-
gold because the situations of that game were very unusual?
I don't think so. Again, Mostert's going to get hurt. Right? Again.
Jeff Wilson might get healthy by that
Yeah,
time, though, and you're
Jeff-
still seeing a split backfield.
Yeah.
And if Jeff Wilson gets healthy, you might see a 3-way split.
I don't know. I think right now it wouldn't make sense for them
But we
to
are just talking about week 4, so.
Yes. It doesn't seem like they would just do half all. Or it doesn't make sense for them to go all full Mostert
Okay.
after that performance with Achane.
This will be interesting though, because it's the Bills, the second best defense.
Yes.
In the league, so.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, they're on the high.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to win a week, I'm going for the upside, right?
So you're riding the wave.
Yeah. So again,
And what happens
okay.
if he tanks this week? Well, I guess we're just talking about week 4, so never mind.
Okay. Well, who has the better upside? Who has a better chance to get a higher points? Achane or Pacheco? Pacheco against the Jets defense. So you think if you're trying to win a week and you're trying to, throw it down the field to get that win,
Yeah.
are you going to stay in the flames with Achane, or are you going to try to go with Pacheco? Which again, he's done great, but he's definitely not getting 50 points.
Yeah, I feel like to use terminology that you love, which obviously is still common to the industry, but I understand what you're saying. I think Achane has a higher ceiling. Pacheco maybe has a higher floor.
Yeah. Yeah. But
And so you're saying, high risk yields high reward.
yes.
Fantasy wins. So
Okay.
I get you.
Okay. Start Achane, bench Pacheco, and definitely cut Stevenson right now. All right, so that's the first one we did, the running back ones of the sit start cut. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the QBs because QBs are the most one of the most
QB
volatiles. So we got another segment for the sit start cut. Let's go ahead and name them off, Amber.
All right, number 1, Mr. Joe Burrow, Mr. GQ himself. Tua. I'm gonna call him Tua T because I do not want to say his last name. I will look it up.
Actually,
And-
his first name's longer.
Yes,
I told you that. Remember?
You Googled that for me.
Yeah,
once.
so I'll put it in the. I'll put his full name on the bottom so you could see. I don't even. His full name is his first name is.
It's like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious
Yeah.
syllable level. Like
Yeah.
it's really intense.
So
And last but certainly not least, a very interesting one. It's a good call. CJ Stroud.
Yeah. There you go, huh? So, sit, start, cut. See, this is a hard one, okay? Because I want to say I want to cut Joe Burrow, right?
I understand the appeal.
But they have a juicy lineup this week, right? You got Joe Burrow, and he's going against Tennessee Titans, which they just bleed points to the quarterback position.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, you're not cutting him this week.
With they did Justin Herbert. They gave up 22 points to Justin Herbert, and they gave up 21 points to Deshaun Watson last week. And I think Joe Burrow, he's getting a little bit better from his injury.
The second half of the Cincinnati game, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, he looked better.
He looked much better.
So I think right now, see, that's the thing, but you don't have much faith in Joe Burrow right now, but it's almost too good of a matchup right now.
Yep.
Okay, unlike Achan, who I said I was going to start, Tua on the other side, he's playing against the Bills, and their defense is even harder than their run defense. So again, Tua
Their quarterback defense.
Yes, so their quarterback defense is even harder than their running back defense. Okay, so
yeah, so let's look at that a little bit. So in week 1 against Zach Wilson, they allowed 9.2 points.
Yes.
Against Garoppolo, they allowed 9.5 points. And against Washington, it was 4.6 points.
yeah, you know the thing is, like, these quarterbacks aren't the best,
Sure.
but I mean, you're shutting them down.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Hardcore.
and you're not laying off.
So he's not going to have another 40-point week or whatever it was for me.
I don't think so right now. So this time last year, Tua looked just as good as he did as this year. So, but there's so many other better streaming options that I would rather do than Tua right now. So, especially if he's not throwing the ball, right? If they're, they're not
They're gonna run it.
they're going to run it with Achan and Mostert, right?
Yeah,
so,
they did both really well last time, but...
And the second thing is, and CJ Stroud on the last one, but not least, is that he's a rookie quarterback, right? And he's doing great, right?
Yeah.
I think he's top 5 in
absolutely.
in passing yards
Yeah.
right now. So I think Tank Dell and Nico Collins are doing great for him. He's one of 3 of the starting rookie quarterbacks. So you got the Colts quarterback is
Anthony Richardson.
and then we got Bryce Young for Panthers, who's also out. And then we got CJ Stroud. And out of those 3, I think CJ Stroud is the one.
Yeah, it was a good pickup. I think Brian started him last week, and he did great.
He did okay. I'm not going to give credit to Brian last week.
Sorry.
He got lucky last week. He got lucky last week.
170 points.
Won't happen again.
Right.
Ever again. So, anyways, see, the thing is that, you know what the thing is that I'm gonna say start Joe Burrow. I think
Wow.
I'm happy with Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I think it's just a really good
You
matchup.
like that matchup.
I like the matchup more.
And it's Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
It's been a
It's
rough
Joe
start,
Cool.
but he's
Yeah.
been injured.
Mm-hmm.
Jamar Chase started heating up. I think a lot of the stars are aligning.
Yeah.
Sure, I buy that. Yeah.
So I think right now, we're gonna go ahead and be okay with Joe Cool right now. Obviously, these matchups again. I'm not saying it, but yeah, you gotta cut for right now, and I'm gonna bench CJ Stroud.
All right.
There you go.
I like it.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah. All right, so now that we got the sister cuts out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go upset of the week, huh?
All right.
Yes.
Was Chris right or wrong last week?
Your boy Senshi Fire tonight was right again.
Boom!
Yes,
Drop it
yes.
like it's hot.
I'm 2-0 right now on the upsets of the week. Okay, so
I hope you pick me this week.
maybe
it's your juju.
Bad news.
Woo.
Anyway, so last week I said that Amber was gonna beat Nick, right?
Yep.
And then and she went.
sure did.
Yeah, she sure did. So right now Amber beat Nick, and you know what the thing? Okay, so we're talking about these damn divisions, the damn clans, right?
Yeah.
Amber has a losing record. Okay, she's 1-2. Okay, and she's in 3rd place.
Of 3.
No, she's
you
in
mean-
3rd
yes,
place
'cause
overall.
She's number 1 in her clan.
Yes, she's number 1 in her clan.
And Brina, your whole clan's 1 and 2. That's kind of dope. Whatever, such is life.
I have a 2-1. So
The NFL is the
me
same.
and Brian and Jonathan all have a 2-1 record, and this mofo over here is freaking in 3rd place. Like, what the hell? Anyways, and then what clan is she? Clan.
We're not mad at it. Clan Ren, I think.
Clan Ren. Yeah. So in the Clan Crees, you got Ray being undefeated so far. She's 3-0.
Honestly, great job, Ray.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Really, really good. But yeah, it's upsetting. The damn divisions, they kind of mess you up sometimes. So, but we still got a lot of football.
Yeah.
So someone who's 2-1 can end up 2-10.
That's true. That's true.
So
Jonathan started 0-4 last year and made it to
he did, huh?
the playoffs.
Yeah.
The final.
I think it was 1-4. I think at the end of it, I think he ended up. I think he had one win out of it, but like the first 4, he definitely lost almost of them.
I'm really just trying to keep myself optimistic.
Anyways, okay, so the new upset of the week. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pick Frawhiger versus Jonathan. Okay,
Yes.
So I'm gonna say that Frawhiger is gonna get her first win this week against Jonathan, and you know what? I think it's gonna be almost a poetic. So you're going to get Kamara back.
Yep.
Right, so you got
Kamara
Jamal Williams,
starts,
who's officially been placed on IR, right? Kendra Miller did okay last week, and I think Kamara, again, he was working out all the off field. He looked great in preseason.
Yeah.
They're saying that he looks like Kamara of old, right? Mm-hmm. So he had to start the suspension in week 1, and he finally was able to come back today. He was able to come back finally on Monday to start with the reps, and so I think Jonathan wanted Kamara, and then he's gonna get Kamara this week. There you go. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I hope Bijan has a better week too.
Oh,
2
yeah.
pretty explosive ones, and then kind of a mediocre one, which I'm not loving.
Yeah, we'll see about Bijan's great.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about him. He's gonna have bad weeks. They're running backs are inconsistent, right?
Yeah.
They're all inconsistent. So I think Bijan's be fine. And if you start Madison again, you're fine. Don't start Najee though. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and recap the names of last week's themes.
Names.
Okay, so we got Blue Whale. Okay. Oh, so what was the themes again?
Animal of the ocean.
Animal of the ocean.
Yeah.
Mammal of the land.
Animal of the ocean. It has to live entirely in the ocean.
Yeah.
Sea lions did not count.
Yeah, okay, so we had some drama last week on this, right? Like, some people were picking mythical characters. I still think a sea otter. Okay, we'll see. Anyway, so we have Blue Whale.
We will recap, yeah.
We got Blue Whale. We got Dolphin. We got Swordfishy Face Marlin. Red
Like that
Lionfish.
description. Sea
Sea Otter. Hammerhead. Turtle. Starfish. Clownfish. And Killer Whales.
All good ones.
All good ones. Yes. So, the best one, I just thought it was funny and it's classic. I'm going to say Starfish was my favorite.
All right.
I just liked it.
Nina.
You picked a pink starfish, which makes sense.
Oh, not Embrina Nina. Who was that?
It's Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Good job.
She was Turtle?
That's right. Sorry.
So, first of all, I'm going to say this isn't the worst one, but you don't even get a category because you didn't follow the damn rules with sea otter. I was like, sea otter's not an animal of the ocean, unfortunately. It doesn't travel across seas. It's strictly just chilling there, just eats wood all day. I'm pretty sure that they live in like a dam or something like that.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Or is that beavers?
Beavers do dams.
Well, what's the otter do? Otter just hangs out on the land.
Cute.
They got feet. They don't even swim. They have no fins.
They swim though.
They don't have
They
fins.
swim in the water.
They swim. We swim in the water, but we don't fins. Like this thing doesn't. It's not a.
All right.
24. It's not in the ocean 24/7.
You are the commissioner, and it is your rules.
Anyway, so yeah, that would be it. But again, it wasn't even part of the rules. So right now, I'm gonna say that they're not the worst. The worst one is someone that let me down. It's someone who didn't put a picture for their fish, and that shows that they didn't put effort in. And that person was Clownfish.
Brina Nina. I'm sorry, Kamish.
What happened? You didn't put a picture. Everybody puts a picture.
question.
Well, everybody put a picture, and you're the only one that didn't put a picture.
You're right.
Clownfish.
That's for
you're
shame.
Disney, Clownfish. You
I
could
was
have
trying
put
to be
Nemo.
poetic about.
You could have put damn Nemo. Like seriously, that you.
I was trying to be poetic about me being a clown.
You being a clown,
I had a
'cause
goal.
you're
It didn't work out.
yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be self-deprecating.
Well, put a picture of you then. Like what the hell? Like.
Okay. I owe you for that.
That's all you had to do. That's all you
Yeah.
had to do. Everybody else put a picture, even the sea otter. Which again, it's not even in the freaking water. Probably it's probably just.
It is in the water.
You know
The
what? It
photo's
doesn't
in the
matter.
water.
Fuck sea otter. Anyways, so I'm gonna say worst one because they just minimal effort. Embrina Nina. Anyway, so there you go.
Best and worst.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Skill.
So right now, I think I like the starfish. Yeah, they were all good though. I mean,
All right. I wish there were songs associated with all of them.
You want me to pretend to be one of them? Here, a sea otter.
you-
I'll be like a sea otter. I'll walk on fucking 2 legs and get out of there. Like
They don't walk on 2 legs.
Yes, they do. They probably do. They probably could stand up.
They do in this podcast.
They
I
can't.
guess.
I bet you could probably. If I Google sea otter standing up, you're gonna see. There's no other animal that lives in the ocean that can stand on 2 feet. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. I don't want to get upset about this. Who cares?
What's our next theme of the week, Kamish?
Anyways, okay, so we got a new theme of the week. I think this is it's a simple one. We may have done it before in past. I think just more because I was in Bourbon County this week. So I think this one's going to be, what is your favorite cocktail?
Cocktail.
Yes.
That's a fun one. I
Same
wonder
thing.
if Nick's even had one ever.
He
just turned 21. He's drinking beer. Light beer.
If he's had what?
Cocktails.
Oh, okay, yeah. If he's had what?
Cocktails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just clarifying. Commissioner, does cider count as a cocktail? Does it have to be mixed? What
Yeah,
about
you're right. I
bourbon
didn't
on
think about
ice?
Oh, okay, yeah, I get that.
That's a cocktail? Let's
It could be-
define cocktail.
how about this?
So we don't have another sea otter hiccup.
It could be a cocktail or mocktail.
A mocktail. Okay.
Yeah. How about that? So, like a Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temples are bomb.
Yeah.
I tried to get Shy to get one at Black Angus
Uh-huh.
on Saturday, and she was not having it.
Oh, she wasn't?
Just get it.
Madison always got them. At Rustin House.
Madison, can you tell Shy to get a Shirley Temple, please? She'll listen to you.
That's true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so favorite cocktail or mocktail, it doesn't necessarily have to be a mixed drink. You know, if you really do like bourbon neat, then bourbon neat.
Whiskey neat.
Whiskey, yeah.
All right.
There you go. What was yours?
I would like you. There's not room in the title though, but I would like to know if there's like a specific bar that serves it. I want to know the bar. I'm not sure how we can arrange that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Let's
hard.
make it happen.
Like I like the Bloody Marys from this
Beachcomber.
From
Yeah,
this restaurant.
I want to know.
Oh,
Or if you guys had a bourbon cocktail, in Kentucky, and you're like, the best bourbon cocktail ever was at Covington Bar and Grill. Covington?
Yeah,
Cincinnati
that's it.
Bar and Grill. I don't know. I want if it's particular to a place, I want to know. Figure it out.
Oh, like Red
Figure out how to tell us.
Red Robin's margaritas.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? P.F. Chang's margarita is my favorite.
That's fair. I'll give you that. Red
Chang's-
Robin though.
I'm just making up something.
Okay.
Just thinking. Yeah. Honestly, out of all the big box restaurants, I think my favorite. Yeah, it's always the P.F. Chang's margarita. I would say that's top tier.
P.F. Chang's margarita.
Yeah, that's not my favorite cocktail, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, if I had to think of one off the top of my head.
Yeah, this also begs up a question like I would say whiskey sours from
Ooh.
Aero Club
Mm-hmm.
are maybe my favorite cocktail, but the whiskey sour itself is not my favorite cocktail. It has to be from Aero Club.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to other places and ordering that.
So you want to say just whiskey sour from
Yeah, so if I had like a
Aeroclub?
generic cocktail, it would not be whiskey sours.
Mhm.
But probably my singular favorite is that. That is
Okay, let's do specific then.
like specific from specific.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and cocktail or mocktail that you like from a specific place, and you have to say it. If you don't have a specific one,
Yeah. You know me
like,
in rankings, I get challenging, right? Like James
If
and
you-
Ginger is probably my most universal.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite. It's just what I trust. in
So if
most
you
bars.
like, like a homemade margarita, or if you like just James Ginger at home or something like that, then just say, we'll just assume it's home if it doesn't say the restaurant. How's that sound?
I like this.
Yeah.
I'm very specific about my
Yes,
food and
all right.
drink.
All right, so there you have it. So Theme Weeks is done. Hopefully you listened to the entire rules, Brian. Okay, and hopefully Steven gets them in on time before
And
Sunday
I
morning.
put a photo in.
Yeah, and you put a photo in. Yeah, all fails this week, guys. Come on. Well, I'm doing all this work.
Up
You guys-
our game.
Yes. All right. So our last but not least segment is going to be power rankings.
Power rankings.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and I gotta give credit when credit's due. Okay. Okay. And Brian did do a good job. You know. I always beat the Raxons, but every time I lose to Brian, I'm also happy. Mm-hmm. You know, so he deserves it. He's my best bro. I love him. So I'm proud for him. I'm always happy for him. I'm not even mad that he beat me. You know what I mean? Like, he deserves it. Always looking out for my bro.
There you go. Look at that brotherly love.
All right,
Are we in
so
Philadelphia?
with that being said, Brian's gonna be number 1 in the power rankings. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, with that
Congratulations,
the
Brian.
Moser, you know, the Moser, and then who else? Kenneth Walker did good.
Kenneth Walker slayed. Kenneth Walker. I passed on Kenneth Walker for freaking Najee.
I know.
So bitter.
So
yeah.
the weird thing, okay, actually, we'll back up. Kenneth Walker. So we have a red alert about him though right now. So you got Kenneth Walker, okay, and then you got Zach Charbonnet, right? He's a rookie. They did a high draft capital for Zach Charbonnet. So the weird thing is that in week 1, Kenneth Walker had about 70% of the snaps in week 1, and Devon A-Chain had about 31.
Not A-Chain.
Oh, sorry. Charbonnet.
Yeah.
He got about 30% of the snaps, right? Week 2, it went this, and then week 3, it went like this again. And so there is a regression for Kenneth Walker right now, and there is.
Yeah, but it's not affecting his points.
It's not.
So, I
But
don't think it's red alert yet.
it's trending that way right now. So we got 3 weeks of regression, right? It's not like, oh, it's, you know, going back and forth right now. No, it's like a third solid week right now where it's like, oh, he's gained less than the week before, less than the week before. So we may have a Zach Charbonnet split probably pretty soon. I'm gonna guess. So there you go. With that being said, it's Brian number 1.
Congrats.
You know, again, I think with power rankings, I think Froghiker, I think you're number 2. I think Madison actually showed up this past week. Tua did great for you last week, and I think I have good hopes for Alvin Kamara right now. Okay. And
Great.
so yeah,
I
you're
need
gonna
that.
yeah, and then obviously we're going ahead and go be Ray as number 3.
Okay.
So she's 3-0.
Makes
Right,
sense.
she's looking good. So
Who's she playing this week?
let's see, who is she playing this week? She is
Playing
who is she?
you.
Oh, yeah. My team's garbage right now. I don't even want to talk about it. Okay, so yeah, Ray's looking good. Steven with Devontae Adams, right? Looks great.
Stop it.
So
Stop it.
Steven's still doing good. So I think he's gonna be number 4. Our fanboy number 5, faithful number 5. Number 6 is going to be Amber Sanchez. Okay, and then I think Jonathan. I think no Saquon again, and then Kamara's gonna go ahead and pummel him in. And so with that being number 7, John's gonna be number 8. Your boy Sanchi Fight tonight is gonna take another L this week. Unfortunately, I know Eckler's.
Is Eckler going to be out again?
He's they're probably not good. He's probably fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's another week, and then you got bye week.
Yeah.
So they're
lots
week,
of time to heal.
They're week
And
5 bye right now, so it's almost like there's no point of having him going number week 4 and then have a bye week. So I think at this point they're probably just gonna be like, oh, let's just sit you for another week, start you fresh. You know, he's probably fine now, but they're probably gonna start him fresh and stuff like that for week 6.
Okay.
So right now I'm struggling. We'll find out. But again, I just gotta stay afloat until my boy Eckler comes back. So, and number 10, fuck Nick. There you go.
Another successful power ranking.
Yes. How do you feel about these power rankings?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel great.
All right. So, with that, I think that's it. The podcast's over. You ain't got anything to say, Amber?
No,
No?
I'm excited about the cocktail theme.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I want. I don't know if I just want a generic one or if, like, a specific one. 'Cause I like the specific thing, but we'll see. All
So
right.
They're different. I really want to know both. For
That's true.
everybody.
You just
That's
want
just how I
double.
function.
Okay, yeah.
I want to know how people work. Anyway.
No. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. Don't forget to tune in next week for next week's power rankings. Don't forget to click that like, smash that follow button, and hit the bell for notifications. Right?
Yep.
And until next week,
Let's ride.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer.
2, 1.
Is love, sweet love. Come
Go.
welcome.
It's the only thing.
You're fucking going like this.
Christopher's face was
God damn it. Just one light. That's shit. There's only one light?
There's 2 lights.
Oh, I can't see the other one. Sorry.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
Is love, sweet love. Me, 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 me. That there's just too little love. What are we going to talk about, Amber?